Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here, hope you're well. We are going to learn how to cut and paste in Tayasui Sketches. So let's go and get a tree. What I want to do is go and put some realistic trees in here and create this forest in this layer. So I'm going to go into my layers at the top. I'm going to go and make a new layer to start with. I'm just going to go and make one at the top. And I think I probably need to go and drag that up and move it above my water, or at least above all my hills and mountains here. So you can see I'm in this layer here just above all my mountains. Next, I need to go to Safari and I need to go and find a tree. So all I did was in here, I searched for silhouette tree transparent background. And as I type it in, usually it gives me these suggestions, okay? So I'm going to go and grab that, go to my images, and then I need to go and grab a tree that is going to be relatively easy for me to cut around. This one looks pretty good. It also seems to have that checkerboard background, so it suggests that it is a PNG, sorry, and so it means that this transparency is here. The problem is that when we go and drag this in, or we go and save it to our photos, I'm going to go to my photos here and go into my pictures. So what I need to do is long press on there and add to my photos, and it will go into my camera roll. I'm now going to go and just get rid of this window and shove it off to the side. Inside here, I'm now in my layer anyway, and then I'm going to go to my three bubbles, go to my download, and then go and bring it into my artwork, and I'm going to go into photo here. So you can see that I've done this a couple of times, and pretty much every time that I've done it, even on only GFX, it is still giving this white background, which is fine because we're going to use the knife to cut this out anyway. So I'm in a new layer. If I paste it into one of these layers, I've ruined my picture pretty much. So I need to go and not ruin my work. I'm going to go and tick because I can go and resize it later. And you can see that it's in this layer between the water and the mountains, which is fine. I'm going to go and get my knife, and now I'm going to go and simply use my Apple Pencil to just go and go into here. And what I'm doing is, you can't see this on the screen very well because it's black on black. But what I'm doing right now is I'm tracing around the inside of the tree. I'm not going outside the tree at all. It doesn't matter if the tree is smaller or thinner, as long as I have got this edge on the inside of the black area of the tree. You probably saw a quick flash then, but it means that I can go and make a new layer just above my tree. I'm going to go and tap. It's made a new layer in there. I can go and hide this one by tapping on the eye, and in here now I should be able to go and paste by down arrow into it. There we go, and I've got a paste function. Before we just had camera, photo, files, and now I can paste it. Now it doesn't look like a great tree, to be honest, but you can pinch and zoom this to whatever you want, and then if we tap yes, that's fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and use my pencil tool and change my colors to black. And if I zoom in here now, because it doesn't really matter, I can just go and very quickly go and bring this in here. And because the pencil has that roughness in here, like that, I can very quickly go over this and just bring out the trees, the branches, and that roughness of the branches, and then very quickly just go over these. You can probably fast forward some of this and you can see where I'm up to. I just want to flesh out those branches quite a bit more and cover some of that white at the same time. I'm going to go and get some of that. Go and zoom out. There we go. We're starting to get some kind of resemblance of a tree as such. Go and flesh that out a touch. There we go. That'll do for this example here. Now, the final bit. What I want is groups of trees. Okay. Now I've used my pencil and I've roughed it up a little bit, and I've created this tree. I'm going to go back into my knife, and I can very roughly, look, just going very, very quite far around the tree, and it'll copy that tree. Okay. I can go into here, I can go back into here, and I can paste my tree. Okay. And because it's see-through around the edges, I can make this a bit smaller, and I can start to arrange my trees, and I can keep pasting over and over and over again by creating this illusion that the trees are bigger over here, over there, and I go and give that, and it gives it some depth because the trees are seen through the edge there. Now you may be wondering, what about this big tree that's right in the middle? Don't worry about it. I can use my knife again, and I can pick it up and I can move it around. So I've still got that paste in the background in the memory because the paste is still there. The same size is still going on. Right, this is for you to have a go yourself. The golden rule for this is that you make a brand new layer, because if you paste this in to any other layer except a new layer, you will ruin your picture. Okay, so you do not want this pasted into anything but a fresh layer. Now, time for me to delete this layer because I no longer want it. As always, you4, good luck.